So I am here with Dylan Archer, new to the Trans Am series, but not new to Trans Am. He's got a family legacy in Trans Am. But Dylan, you have one of the neatest stories coming into Trans Am that I can think of in probably the last 10 or 15 years. So explain to us how in the world you got into this.
Well, it was kind of crazy. So, the coronavirus pandemic came around and, sadly that put a halt to motorsports, but Trans Am and Tony Perella and John Claggett, they were, kind enough to let me participate in the Trans Am Esports series.
Tyler Casera all over Archer now as they head past the BRDC. Quick wave to the ladies in the BRDC and a quick tap as Casera hits the back of Archer. Here comes Hurley. Well, Archer, if he wasn't aware of Casera, he is now. Archer on his way to victory. Into the chicane he comes. And that's been a brilliant run. His overtaking and his racecraft way beyond his years. And sure enough, it's going to be Dylan Archer who takes victory here at Spa-Francorchamps. And I think that Archer certainly has led right from the get-go pretty much. Lawless Allen led early on. He then made a mistake, and then Archer picked it up. And from there on in, he's never looked back. And here he comes to wins at Silverstone and Road America.
We were able to get my name out there a little bit more and, get the ball rolling and meet some people that we could possibly get me in a TA2 car. And it was kind of funny how it all happened. We were at SVRA for Road America, which was the last race of the Trans Am Esports series at Silverstone. And we, Jim Durhog was there with Simon Gregg testing their Mercedes, and we went over to talk to Jim Durhog because my dad and him are, they go way back and they're pretty good friends. So we went over and just started chit chatting with him and mentioned that we were trying to get me in a car, and that's where I came to meet Troy.
Well, really, we just want to come away today with the fact that Dylan's comfortable in the car, feels comfortable, planning ahead, hopefully trying to put a deal together to run him at Brainerd. So just get him some seat time, get him really fitted to the car, and get a level of comfort that he can build on going into Brainerd.
What's your goal for this session?
My goal for this session is just get a feel for the car. I've never driven one of these before, so just kind of go out, get my feet wet, and see how it goes.
So I've only known Troy for a week at this period of time, and a week later I was testing a TA2 car in Mid-Ohio and learned the car pretty well. I didn't go super fast or anything, but I was just learning the car.
It was good. I wasn't the fastest or the best, but I got my feet wet, and the last few laps I felt a lot more confident in the car than I did in the first lap, and I'm excited for the next session and see what I can do.
Luckily, we were able to put a deal together with Forgeline and Team Tech and Redline Oil and some other sponsors, and there we were at Brainerd making it happen in the real world.
It's been quite the journey here. We started out about 9 weeks ago doing the Trans Am Esports series, and Trans Am was kind enough to let me participate in that and get the opportunity to get my name out there. And here we are at Brainerd International Raceway 9 weeks later, racing the Forgeline TRB Autosport TA2 Camaro, and it's been an amazing ride. It's been crazy though, but I couldn't ask for anything more, and I'm excited to see what we can do in the race today.
I think there's a lot of people that were kind of worried about what I was going to do on track. This kid has never raced a big boy car before. What's he going to do? He's starting right next to me. So I think there are some people that were kind of scared or worried about that, but that's where I think the sim racing comes in. It's obviously you're not feeling the same thing. It's completely different, I would say, but the racecraft that it teaches you, when to be smart, just when to do what you're trying to do and where to and how to do it. I think that it teaches you a lot of that, and that's where having my dad and my uncle there that can teach me and help me give all the experience that they have and give it to me and help speed up my learning curve. I think that's where it's helped us quite a bit. In the whole race, it was just learning every lap, using it as a long test session, and I was able to finish in I think 8th place it was, and I figured that wasn't too bad. Obviously I want to do better, and having the Archer name, I guess I'd say they're used to winning, so I feel like I have some pretty big shoes to fill, but with the coaches that I have and the people helping me out, I think that we can make it possible.
So I've never seen somebody hustle more to get into a car. So explain how you were able to kind of get these sponsorships and the new campaign that's happening right now that people can help you out to get you to Road America. But really what got you into Brainerd was your relationship with Forgeline.
Yeah, so Forge Line, they've been a longtime sponsor of my dad's, and they were kind enough to take a risk on me. You know, everybody that helped me out was kind of taking a risk on me. You know, most people, they have kind of a wealthy backing, and for us, it's different. So we're, you know, doing it the old-fashioned way, trying to come up with sponsors and, you know, do what you have to do to get on track. And like you mentioned, the way that people can help out. So Forge Line, they were kind enough to donate a set of Forge Line wheels, and my sponsor Team Tech, who donates all of our, or helps us out with all of our safety equipment. They gave us a set of gloves and shoes, FIA approved, that, you know, are also in this raffle that we'd say. And you can go purchase tickets and get a chance at, you know, a custom set of Forge Line wheels, or, you know, the second place winner gets a set of gloves and shoes from Team Tech. So it's on our esports website. So you go to archerbrothers-esports.com/raffle, and it's just all the information is there. And the winner, I think it'll be August 4th is when the raffle ends. So there's still a few more days to enter, and that will be drawn live on my Facebook account. So you can come in and tune in there and see if you won. And obviously, you know, thank you to Forge Line, Team Tech, Manufacturing News, Redline Oil, all the people that made it possible to help get us on track. And hopefully we can keep the ball rolling and, you know, keep making them happy.
So how can we follow you on social media?
Well, I have a Twitter account and Instagram account that I don't really use much, but I need to start using it more. And I just made an athlete page on Facebook at Dylan.Archer22. And I also have a website at dylanarcher.com. So that's where you can kind of go in and find all the information about me, or, you know, our program that we're putting together. So
cool. Well, Dylan, thank you, and good luck at Road America.
Thank you.